I don't know why analysts still have their job, and at this point, I feel like every news station is just a joke at this point because we're gonna react to something today that you guys are probably gonna laugh at. But with that being said, let me give you the context. This is actually a short I made, so it's on my channel if you want to watch the whole video without me talking. But what this is from Undisputed, right? Now, Undisputed is changed a little bit because Shannon Sharp left Undisputed because, he didn't want to deal with Skip Bayless anymore. So now Skip is with Richard Sherman and Keyshawn Johnson. The only thing about Keyshawn Johnson is like a 3-year-old child who is lost in a gigantic mall. He doesn't have a lot of smarts, I'll say. And that's a direct shot at him because I don't like him because he makes some stupid takes. Absolutely stupid takes. Alright, let's just get right into the fact. So, they were debating on who's better, Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow, right? And I don't give a crap who they, in the end, say. Skip is saying Joe Burrow's better. Richard Sherman and Keyshawn are saying Patrick's better. Whatever. We know who's better at the end of the day. It's Joe Burrow. But it doesn't matter, right? This is the problem with sports media. And I'm going to have to play this here. Let's go ahead and listen up to what Keyshawn Johnson have to say.
Joe Burrow took an offensive line almost to win the Super Bowl. That was like the three of us blocking.
The janitors.
Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
True.
You're right.
It's true. All right,
We're just telling you that the offensive line in the Super Bowl that he did lose to Tampa Bay was completely dismantled, much like Joe Burrow's was.
Okay.
But Patrick Mahomes has been there a number of times. Joe Burrow has not.
Joe Burrow is a...
He hasn't won his division, I don't believe yet.
But Joe Burrow is a deadly accurate thrower of the football.
Nobody said, I never said he wasn't.
Listen,
and you don't think Patrick Mahomes is he hasn't won his division, I don't believe yet.
But
he hasn't won his division, I don't believe yet.
But
that's all, folks.
Joe Burrow.
Okay, so, yeah. His point on why Joe Burrow is not as good as Patrick Mahomes is because Joe Burrow hasn't even won his own division yet. Now listen, I've heard so many different bullcrap takes. Mahomes has more MVP awards, so he's way better. He has more Super Bowl rings than Burrow, so he's better. He has more first-team All-Pros than Joe Burrow, so he's better. And now, it's so desperate. There's so much desperation to try to say that Joe is not as good as Mahomes that now you make up the fact that you're saying he hasn't won his division. Keyshawn, we are back-to-back division champions. This year will be the 3rd year we win the division. If we win this year, we are the first team in AFC North history to win 3 times in a row, first off, and also win the division 3 times. So, to your point of, well, Joe hasn't even won a division yet, how do you have a job? Like, listen, how do you even have a job anymore? Because, listen, I can understand outrageous claims from, from people like, the Carton Show, right? He says stupid stuff, right? But at least the stupid stuff he says is at least logical, okay? It's not right, and it's stupid stuff, but at least I can sit there and say, okay, he thinks that the Ravens are going to win the division. Okay, whatever. I don't care. But he doesn't say stuff like, oh, well, the Bengals haven't won the division, so therefore the Ravens are going to win it. That's just, like... And then, again, FS1. This is another situation where I get it, it's live on the air, live on the show, but no one at FS1 is going to, kind of interject and say, Keyshawn, they won the division. And to the point of Skip Bayless, who's been doing this for 60-some-odd years, and Richard Sherman, who's played in the NFL and I guess knows football? I guess he hasn't been following football. You guys don't know that the Bengals won the division either? You guys aren't going to interject and say... Because Skip, honestly, here's what's funny, right? This is how trash Skip Bayless is, and how bad, this is why Shannon Sharp left him. Because his point to come back is, well, Joe Burrow's deadly accurate. Skip, do you not know how to debate? When you debate someone, right, you don't just change the subject to another point. If they make a point that is stupid and has no logic and no truth to it, what you do is you piggyback off that. And yeah, if you want to piggy to another, if you want to, kind of go toward another point, you can. But you gotta rebuttal what they just said. This guy just said the Bengals never won a division. You're arguing why Joe Burrow is better than Patrick Mahomes. How are you not gonna argue that? I mean, you could literally say, that's how idiotic it is. You sound as idiotic that people who say that Joe is not as good as Patrick Mahomes as you do right now, because you just said the Bengals have not won a division yet. It's just... I gotta bring this up. Hang on. And not only, by the way, and let me look this up. AFC North winners, right? Because the reason why I want to look this up, right, is because I want to show you, and I'm going to guess, Keyshawn Johnson, in his defense, well, I don't say in his defense, but what he would probably say if this point was brought up was, I'm talking about strictly Joe Burrow winning the division, not the Bengals overall wise, because I do want to just bring this up right now, just to kind of give a general gist of where things are. Let me move this over here 1 second, guys. I apologize. So here is the AFC North. Okay? By the way, last time the Clowns won the AFC North, 1989. Oh, wait. It wasn't the AFC North then. Yeah, the AFC North didn't start till 2000. Actually, 2001 was the first year of the AFC North. Before the AFC North, it was called the AFC Central. So, yeah, the Browns never won the AFC North. They actually never did. That's beside the point. This isn't even me roasting the Clowns. Why am I roasting the Clowns? Let's talk about it. Alright, so since the AFC North started, right? And actually, am I stupid right now? No, I am. I'm not right. Since the AFC North started, the Bengals won the division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times, okay? Ravens won it how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ravens have won it 6 times. The Bengals have won it 6 times. The Steelers won it 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. So, I don't understand how 3 analysts, right, sit there and hear someone say, well, Joe Burrow, who is, again, this is not like this is like, I don't know, freaking Cooper Rush, right? And you're talking about Cooper Rush, and you just don't have really the stats, you don't know all the stats about him. This is Joe Burrow. You know Joe Burrow's won the divisions. You know Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. You know Joe Burrow is better than Patrick Mahomes. Like, these are facts, okay? It's just... And this is why, again, this is why Shannon Sharp left FS1, and I'm not FS1, but he left Skip Bayless, because Skip does not rebuttal, and Keyshawn Johnson is an idiot. Like, it's a combination. Keyshawn Johnson, an idiot, and Skip does not know how to debate people. But it is what it is. Again, usually I hear a stupid take and I react to it on video. But this isn't even a stupid take. Like I said before, this is just factually incorrect. And if you're trying to... if I'm FS1, I would fire him. I really would. Because your job as FS1 is to have people, football fans, watch your show, be entertained, and listen to what's going on. And you have a guy who's sitting up there and saying, well, Patrick Mahomes is better because clearly Joe Burrow hasn't even won a division. Like, that doesn't even make logical sense. You're not up there having 2 drunk idiots banter back and forth about why tomorrow is going to be a good day or a sunny day. Like, you have what's supposed to be 3 professional analysts going up there and giving their takes on things. And yeah, if they might disagree and they might give up different points, but that's the point. They're supposed to speak in truth and facts. And the fact that no one at FS1 even stopped it and said, hey, listen, that makes no sense what you just said, is what it is. I will see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out.